What's up, y'all? It's Jada, and I am back with another video. So, I know I haven't made a video in a while, and it's because I have been dealing with extreme tooth pain. Um, Starting, I think about a week and a half ago, I started having really bad pain on the left side, my wisdom tooth. And it was so unbearable that I was literally in my living room crying. I'm talking about crying so bad that my neighbor came and knocked on my door and was asking me like, are you okay? She thought I was getting beat on or something. Anyways, yeah. Don't mind the JoJo poster in the back. I'm in my daughter's room, and it's like the quietest place in the house right now, and it's just relaxing and stuff. So I'm in here. She's a big JoJo fan, so yeah. So this video is basically gonna explain my surgery that I got on my left wisdom tooth. I did it with literally only laughing gas. I didn't get to put to sleep or anything. Um, at first, I wasn't gonna get laughing gas because the place that is down the street from my house, they don't offer laughing gas. They only do the needles and the Novocaine. So they wouldn't do it because they said it was so impacted inside of my gums that it would have hurt me extremely bad. So I had to drive all the way to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, to get my tooth pulled. And yeah, it hurt really bad. So basically, I'm gonna explain everything that they did and how the procedure went to kind of clear your mind and everything. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So basically, this was yesterday. I got so like fed up with my mouth hurting, and it was so bad to the point where my jaw literally felt like someone was stabbing me with knives in my jaw, and I couldn't deal with it anymore. Usually, I'm okay with certain types of pain, but literally, to me, it was next to having a child, like childbirth. And beg to differ. I don't know how your guys's, pain with your mouth went. This piece of hair is like driving me insane. It won't stay back there. I've been messing with it all day, but whatever. We're just gonna deal with it. So yesterday it was around like 11 o'clock. I had an appointment at the dentist down the street to get my tooth pulled at 12 o'clock. I went in there with my dad. They basically told me that I could not get my tooth pulled because it was too much inside of my jaw. Why do you gotta be so loud though? Anyways, I basically went there. They said it was too much inside of my jaw, so they said they couldn't do it, but they did prescribe me some antibiotics that I am taking every 8 hours. I think it's amoxicillin. So I've been taking that. My dad actually started calling around to see if there was any places that could basically pull my tooth because it was hurting me extremely bad. So he basically finally got in touch with somebody that said they can do it yesterday, and that was at 3 o'clock. So we literally had probably like 45 minutes to drive an hour. So we finally got there. They made me fill out a whole bunch of paperwork, and then they pulled me inside and they started getting me prepped. So basically, the first thing that they did was they gave me this numbing cream that went on my gums because I have severe anxiety when it comes to, the dentist and getting stuff done with my mouth just because of like traumatic things that I went through as a child. So they put that on there, and then they waited like 2 or 3 minutes to see if I could feel it. And it was basically just like Orajel, and it was good. So the first shot that they put in my mouth hurt. It hurt like 1 through 10 scale. It hurt like a 6. They put it on the outside, like on the inside of my gum, and it sent a shock up my tongue. And I asked the dentist, like, hey, I just felt a shock up my tongue. And he said, hey, that's good. That means it's working. After they did that, it started to go pretty numb. The second one I felt, but it wasn't as bad as the first one. I got 4 shots in total. I didn't feel the last 2. After they did that, they put the nitrate mask on my nose, and they told me just to breathe in while this was getting numb. So I was sitting there, I was laying in the chair, and the lady, she was really nice. She like calmed me down. My cat is at the door trying to get in. It started to calm me down, and I noticed myself getting really giggly. Like it was real, everything was funny to me, which was hilarious. And I remember looking at the lady and I was telling her it felt like I was on a cloud. So basically, that started to work. Then they let me sit there for about 15 minutes while breathing in this gas, this laughing gas, the nitrate. And my nervousness, guys, when I tell you I have severe anxiety to the point where I cannot go to the dentist at all. So the nitrate, like, I suggest if you have anxiety or like some type of like really nervousness, I think you should get nitrate. It is really good, and I do recommend it if you have anxiety. So basically, to the surgery part, they took this like long scalpel kind of thing, but it wasn't sharp, and they put it under my tooth, and they started like lifting up really, really hard. That part didn't hurt. The only thing that I can say hurt a little bit is when they started lifting up on the tooth, and I can hear like a cracking sound in my left ear. That hurt. It wasn't like crying hurt, but my cat really wants to get in this room. No boy, you can't get up in here. That I think hurt. It was like a 7 out of 10. It just made me jump a little bit, and he told me to relax and stay down. So when he basically got it up enough, because some of my tooth was broken, my wisdom tooth was broken. So once he got it up enough, he took these plier looking things. I can't say they're pliers because that would be unprofessional and illegal. But it's like a stick thing, and he puts it on my tooth, and he starts wiggling, and my face was like, and within like 2 minutes of him doing that, it finally came out, and the nurse basically was like, it's out, it's out. And girl, when I tell you, I felt like I was going through childbirth, and she was like, it's out. I was like, I started crying. Yeah, so it didn't really hurt too bad, especially since I deal with anxiety. Yeah, so if you're watching this and you're wondering what's gonna happen and is it gonna hurt, no, it's gonna hurt a little bit, but it's nothing. You can handle it. So hopefully this video gave you some type of clarity. Hopefully it made you feel a little bit better, and don't be scared. I was scared for no reason. I was literally crying my eyes out thinking that I was gonna die. Not literally, but I thought like it was gonna be the worst pain in the world, and it wasn't. It was okay. It felt nice. It didn't feel nice. The medicine felt nice. Other than that, they prescribed me more amoxicillin, and they prescribed me ibuprofen 600 milligrams. They told me that would make the pain stop. So basically, after they gave me this gauze to bite on for about 7 to 8 hours, and they told me to change it every 30 minutes. So basically, I kept changing it and kept changing it, and they told me to, when I'm able to take it out, it wouldn't be bright red blood, it would be pink. So basically, I had that in my mouth for about 6 hours, and because of the tooth pain, I did not sleep for 2 days straight. I think within like 2 days, I did not sleep. I probably slept for like 2 hours. So when I came home, I took some ibuprofen and I slept literally from like 6 o'clock until like 10 o'clock. And then my husband came in here and took me in the living room to rinse my mouth. And then he took me in the bedroom so I can go to sleep. So, yeah, that's what happened. And I honestly don't even think that I needed the nitrate. So, if you're just a person that's just scared that it's gonna hurt, you can do it with just the needles. You need to just believe in yourself. I wish I would have believed in myself. So, yeah, hopefully this video gives you some type of help. And that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comment down below, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. I love you guys. Thank you. Bye.